An artist puts their belief and their soul and their heart into what they're doing, and if they create something, that's them. Glass was definitely not anything that was ever on my radar, but once I started doing it and once I started creating things that felt beautiful, I felt like I wanted to do it all the time. My name's Amy Brooks. I'm the owner of Paradise Custom Glass in Metuchen, New Jersey. When we moved to Metuchen, it was primarily for my husband's job and for the access to the trains and the small community. I wasn't actively doing art when we moved here. I was a social worker. I used to work in the criminal justice system. My bachelor's degree is in criminal justice, and I loved it. I actually really enjoyed doing what I was doing. But then I got to a point where I felt like it was hard to have a family and do that because it just felt like it was very draining emotionally. And I wanted to do something where I got to create beauty and have some joy. The one thing that I really loved about glass art was the way that the light came through it and changed, so you'd get this beautiful changing of color based on how the light hit the glass. So windows are great because you can put a window up and the light comes through it and it's really beautiful. But I also started wanting to do that with my own art, and so I started welding and working with metalwork, because to me that's kind of the best of all worlds when you can create something that holds the glass. So I like the way that they play off each other. When I create something that's a steel sculpture and then has glass in it, to me it's like the best of both worlds. A few years ago, James Monroe School burned down after a fire, and they rebuilt this beautiful building, but it was all very white and sterile inside. So they asked me to come over and see what I could do to help them have some art in the building. So I worked with them to create some wall murals with steel and glass, and they had little owls, baby owls and adult owls to represent the students and the staff. Their mascot is the owl. And it had a bunch of trees and a path that kind of illustrated the path that they had taken to rebuild. Recently, they asked me if I could create something for this outside courtyard space that they have, which I'm creating a tree, this time in copper, and I have a little bird that I'm creating that will sit in the tree, and I'm enameling the wings and the tail of the bird to have purple glass on the wings. So he's really cute. I'm primarily self-taught, so I find every year or so I need to go and learn some more about different techniques, different ways that I can approach art and learn some new things. It's really amazing to me how many different types of artists there are in Metuchen, and how active people are and how motivated they are to help each other. I have a group of women artists that I meet with once a month, and we are all business owners, and we all help each other figure out different problems. It's really supportive as a community, and I know the Arts Council has been really helpful. And I love the way that it started as a small grassroots arts community, and then it grew and changed, and we've been able to do a lot of new different things in the arts world with that. My name's Amy Brooks. I'm a proud member of the Metuchen Arts community.